record.
This meeting is being recorded.
All right, so good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. How difficult it is to get access. It's not, Tyler. The thing is, once you do your training, you can go in. The only problem is with the cruises, a lot of times they get picked up. Like Hawaii, the reason I booked Hawaii is because I'd been watching for Hawaii for over a year and they didn't have it open. Hello, Elaine. And they finally did. Today we're doing Morocco. Here is the link for it, guys. Okay, there it is. Get in and register. Usually I think the first Tuesday of the month is when they open up the new cruises available. Yeah, we're gonna do the with Rick's free cruise, we're gonna do the Alaskan cruise. See the northern lights and everything. So but yeah, when Hawaii popped up, I'm like, we have to do it. We have to. So hey Larissa, welcome. All right, so I just want to show you guys, we've just been talking about the free cruise because we did the training like we're doing today. We did it for Princess. So just so you guys know, all my trainings are recorded, and under here on our incentive voucher group under featured, I think it's under featured, Sandy has actually created a spreadsheet for you guys. So if you haven't done your Princess cruise, it's a long one. Okay, it took us 9 trainings, I think it is, but all the answers are there. Okay, so that's also why it's kind of fun. Okay, we'll get started in just a minute, Felicia. So as long as you guys are in and registered, we'll get started and I'll show you where. But if you go down to this link here, so let me go over here. It's all the trainings. Yeah, okay, again, this Facebook group to get added to. And again, guys, I'm doing the incentive voucher training tomorrow. Please join me, okay? 5 p.m. Pacific. The flyers are, I posted in all the chat groups and I posted in all the Facebook groups. All right, let me get over here. Featured. Oh, wait, it's not giving it to me. Let me get back to it. When should I expect Princess to open cruises for the end of summer? Again, I don't know. Like I said, I think the first week of the first Tuesday of each month. You just have to go in there and see. Again, I can't go in now that I've already booked my Hawaii one. But I need to go in and finish Rick's training so we can book his our Alaska one. So you just have to keep looking. Again, guys, when you get these perks, please make sure you get in. Here's our training for tomorrow, guys. Okay. But please get in and make sure that you are using these perks like Disney. My daughter just used her free Disney for Universal Studios and Disney. She just got back last night. She went and used her free tickets that you can earn just by doing the training, guys. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry, just trying to find this link for you guys. Always put
Excuse me, Mark.
Yeah, go ahead.
How long do we have before we book the free cruise? Do you know if they give us a deadline?
I don't think there's a deadline yet. Again, just look at the terms when you get it. And that's why I always say to be safe, try to book it as soon as you can, because you never know. They may say, okay, if you haven't booked your cruise by December 31st, as of January, anybody that, earned a free cruise needs to complete 2 bookings. You never know what the change could be. That's why I'm saying, try to use your perks as soon as you can, because you never know. So I don't know. I haven't seen a requirement. I haven't seen a, how long you have. If anybody else has, please share. We'd love to know. I'm sorry, guys. Does anybody know where our link is for? I thought it was under featured. For all the trainings we've done. I do have it here on my YouTube channel. I'll share my YouTube, you guys, but if somebody could share the quick link, that would be great, of all the trainings, and I'll share it when I find it. I don't know why it's not pulling up, but this is my YouTube channel. Again, I am recording this, and I will put this recording along with all the other ones that I have done in here. And again, I don't know why this is going so slow when we're supposed to be on a good internet here. So don't know what's going. Yeah, exactly. Where are you guys? All right. Well, as these pull up, I guess we'll get started. All right, thank you. Okay, is this it? Let me pull it up so you guys can see it. All right, so again, guys, you guys can do these you guys can do these trainings all on your own or join us. The main reason we do these trainings, let me get back to this. We'll go back to that in a minute, guys. All right, so we're on Morocco right now, guys. We're going to be doing Morocco. And what I want to share with you guys is the reason we do these, first off, is to learn about the different destinations, okay? To be able to sell it to your client, to have the knowledge, okay? Besides that, a lot of times then you get invited on familiarization trips. You get invited to lunch and learns. You get invited to promotional webinars, etc. A lot of times you can get gifts in the mail. Okay, some companies have given. Hannah just did a training with Norwegian the other day and got a huge, gorgeous backpack. Okay, somebody else got $300 voucher for luggage. So besides, again, the knowledge and the experience and getting to know me and all these other amazing agents, you also can earn gifts, prizes, trips, etc. Okay, so like I was saying, if for any reason you can't finish it with us today, please go in and finish it on your own. We want to make sure you guys get in and get this done, okay? So you learn. Again, here's my YouTube where we will post the trainings, okay? So I'll share my channel here with you. And then on the incentive voucher group, Sandy actually has them all in order. So like I said, princess, you know, if you go into my YouTube, you're going to find a princess down here and a princess over here, but she has them all right in order for you. And as you see, we just did Qatar. I have the travel agent opportunity if you want to share the business. Puttagratten, Canada. Final certificate, that one was a 5-parter, okay, but we learned a lot, okay? So again, lots of great information. I'll share my channel with you guys. So in case you do end up having to jump off for any reason, I want to make sure that oh, here, I'll put it up here, that you can get back on and see the videos and stuff, okay? All right, so I'll put it here in chat. And no worries again, guys. Go in and register. It's very easy to register. Again, what happens if you're new with us? Welcome, everybody. As I said, this is just a fun little class that we do to learn about the different destinations. What'll happen is I'll read, we'll watch videos, and then we take a test, okay? So that's why I said it's fun to do together, because that way we take the test together, we learn together, and we make sure everybody passes, okay? So don't worry, we're not gonna leave anybody behind, okay? So if you're just registering, just listen. I'm gonna read a little about the course right now, and then we'll get started. Again, just keep your ears open. So Morocco, formerly the Kingdom of Morocco, is the, again, pronunciation. I apologize. Correct me if I mispronounce a word. Okay. Again, my name is Marnie Hernandez. Been with the company almost 7 years. Okay. I am a 2-star double platinum. Again, my job is to kind of help you guys to keep your business going, keep the excitement going, keep posting, keep sharing the business. Okay. All right. So, pronounced what is that?
It's pronounced Maghreb.
Maghreb. Thank you. Maghreb. Thank you. Area of North Africa's northernmost country. It has land borders with Algeria to the east and disputed area of Western Sahara to the south, and has overlooks the Mediterranean Sea to the north and the Atlantic Ocean to the west. Morocco also claims the Spanish esclaves of Ceuta, Melilla, and Peon de Vallis de la Gomera, as well as a number of minor Spanish-controlled islands off the coast. Morocco has a population of over 37 million people, covers an area of 446,550 kilometers, which is 172,000 square miles, or 710 kilometers per mile. Okay. All right. So is it safe?
Sorry,
Go ahead.
how do I get to this page? I'm not able to find it. I just registered.
Okay, if you just registered, if you go here to like course detail and you're registered with the TBO Academy, you should be able to just type in, let me go ahead and sign in. But you should be able to just type in when it pulls up in the search bar, type Morocco. So right here, type Morocco and it should pull up. Is it OCCO? Let's see. Otherwise, I'll put the link in there. Again, I don't know why my computer's not
Yes.
so. Did it pull up? Collection.
No.
All right, let's pull up the link. You got somebody put the link in there. Click the link that put, yeah. So here it is. Yeah, search found Morocco. It's right down here. Right there. It may take a minute. So click on that and then it should hopefully pull up for you. And then it should pull up here. Now here, I'm gonna sign in again. You can sign in all different ways. Once you sign up with TBO, you still have to sign in again. So let me get there for you. So again, we want to make sure everybody's registered, signed in. In the chat box, go ahead and put, your questions and stuff, because we have a lot of amazing leaders, agents in here to help each other. Okay, that's what we're here for. We're here to help. So make sure everybody's in here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click here. Get me into this academy. And again, once you're registered once, we do a lot of trainings on this group, so it should be good. If it would allow me to go in. All right, there it goes. Hi, Marnie. So there I am. All right. I'm already here. So my computer's just running slow. All right. So let's go to Morocco. Okay, so let me go back to where I was. Morocco. And again, is everybody here? Don't want to leave anybody behind. Want to make sure you're all here. And as it pulls up, then we'll go into it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to click Morocco. And we'll get back to where I was. Here we go. All right, it says my name up here, my profile, my itinerary, etc. Okay, so quick overview. Okay, this is an overview of Morocco. Okay, I think this is what this is. Yes. Is it safe for a woman to travel to Morocco? Again, guys, just listen for right now. We'll make sure everybody's ready for the test when we get there. Okay. Morocco is a secure nation for women visitors. However, solo travelers should be cautious since they may be subjected to unwanted attention or harassment by males. Is English spoken commonly in Morocco? English is still not one of the most widely spoken languages. In Morocco, English is becoming more widely spoken, particularly in bigger towns. All right, so again, that could be a test question. What is considered impolite? The left hand is used for toilet hygiene, okay, and unclean duties in Morocco. As a result, using your left hand to eat, shake hands, offer a gift, or leave a tip is extremely regarded impolite, okay? Don't use your left hand. Wow, that's kind of an odd thing, right? I'm a lefty, okay? Be careful, Myra. All right, so again, kind of an odd thing. So this class, intermediate, takes about 30-40 minutes. English, pass the quiz, complete the course, okay? All right, so let's start the course. All right, guys. So again, if you're still registering, do not worry, guys. We will wait for you, okay? Don't give up, okay? The sign-in is very easy. And again, we do this together and we will make sure that everybody is ready to take the test and we will make sure everybody passes. All right. Another thing we learned, I just learned this like last week or week before. Click here, add to itinerary, all slides. Guess what? Right up here now, my itinerary, I'm going to have all the information we're learning today without doing screenshots, without doing, you know, cut and paste and stuff. You'll now have that as long as you click this link up here, add to itinerary. Okay. All right, so over here, course material, we're going to start Morocco, overview, history, flag history, demographics, climate. Just so you know, some of these you do kind of feel like you're in history school, you know, in high school. But again, it kind of helps you to understand, to be able to sell this destination, okay? So Morocco, formerly the Kingdom of Morocco, is the Maghreb area of North Africa's northernmost country. Okay, I think we read that part already. Islam is the official and majority religion, while Arabic and Berber are the official languages. Okay, so remember that. Moroccan dialect of Arabic and French are also commonly spoken. Moroccan culture and identity are a colorful blend of Berber, Arab, and European influences. Rabat, if that's right, is the capital, and Casablanca is the biggest city. Again, could be a test question. What's the capital and what's the biggest city? Morocco's tourism business well developed with a heavy focus on the country's coast, culture, and history. In 1985, the Moroccan government established a Ministry of Tourism. Morocco's tourism industry is one of the country's key sources of foreign cash, and it has had the largest number of visitors from Africa since 2013. Okay. All right, so now you go to next. And again, if you guys see anybody new jumping on or anything, if you guys can just watch, make sure they're following along, that would be great. All right, so Morocco, located in the northwest corner of Africa and visible from the Spanish coast on a clear day, has long withstood foreign invasion while functioning as a crossroads for European, Eastern, and African civilizations. Many of the Imizighan Berbers who lived there at the time had converted to Christianity or Judaism, which had been introduced during a brief period of Roman authority. Arab conquerors from the east brought Islam to the history of Morocco in the late 7th century, which they progressively accepted. Under the doctrinally strict Almohad dynasty, Sunni Islam triumphed over different sectarian movements in the 12th and 13th centuries. According to the Morocco culture and traditions in the late Middle Ages, the Christian reconquest of Spain sent waves of Muslim and Jewish exiles to Morocco, infusing a Hispanic flavor into Moroccan urban life. Europeans, with the exception of a few small coastal settlements, were unable to establish a permanent presence in the region. Ottoman conquerors from Algeria sought to incorporate Morocco into their empire in the 16th century, putting the country's independence in jeopardy. They were also rebuffed, making Morocco the only Arab country to never be ruled by the Ottomans. In the history of Morocco, 3 kings, including the Portuguese King Sebastian, battled and perished near Qasr el-Kabir, and then Al-Qasr Kabir in 1578. This important fight, known as the Battle of the Three Kings, was declared a Moroccan triumph in the history and marked the end of 3 centuries of European assaults into Moroccan territory. The Alawite dynasty of sheriffs rose to power in the 17th century, and they still control Morocco today. Although religious disputes between Islam and Christianity sometimes endangered the peace, this dynasty encouraged commerce and cultural links with sub-Saharan Africa, Europe, and Arab territories. Morocco's cultural and political identity as an Islamic kingdom was firmly established by the late 17th century. Mali Ismail, 1672 to 1727, who deployed a slave force known as Abd al-Bukr, to capture all sections of the nation and create centralized government, represented the powerful Sultan persona. Subsequent kings frequently utilized their religion in Morocco as a tool for leadership to quell internal tensions generated by tribal rivalry. Morocco retreated into seclusion during the late 18th and early 19th centuries, when Europe was consumed with revolution and continental war. Despite their close proximity, Moroccans and Europeans knew little about each other at the dawn of the modern age. All right, let me check the message real quick. About haven't received the email as reset. Fully registered, be sure to check. Okay. Again, if you haven't received your email, you should still be able to get on. Just try it. And again, just keep listening. By the time you should be able to get on for our test. Okay. All right, traditions about flags was formed in the early Middle Ages with the westward advance of Islamic troops over Africa, and they continue to affect flags in use today. Muslim soldiers, for example, used huge military banners with simple colors that they connected with various dynasties. A typical flag's field was decorated with stylized embellishments and or Quran inscriptions. Traditions about flags were formed in the early Middle Ages with the westward advance of Islamic troops over Africa, and they continue to affect flags in use today. Muslim soldiers, for example, used huge military banners with simple colors that they connected with various dynasties. A typical flag's field was decorated with stylized embellishments, and or Quran inscriptions. When Morocco was under the dominion of France and Spain in the 20th century, native flag traditions were prohibited. On November 17th, 1915, the French changed the basic red flag that had been flown by Moroccan ships. The ancient pentagram, known as the seal or pentacle of Solomon, was affixed to the center. It has a lengthy history in ancient societies throughout a wide range of geographic and theological locations. And its connotations, are considerably different from those of the current 5-pointed star, which was popularized by the United States. Morocco continues to utilize the green pentagram on a red background, even after French recognition of the country's independence in 1956. All right, now you have demographics. So Morocco's population is expanding at a somewhat quicker pace than that of non-African countries. Although it is still significantly behind the Middle East and North African average, Despite this, Morocco has a big population relative to its size, which is concentrated in the most livable locations. A quarter of the population is under the age of 15. Emigration to Western European nations provided a partial answer to Morocco's demographic pressure for a while. And by the early 1980s, 600,000 Moroccan workers and merchants had established themselves in Western Europe. Morocco's population problem was only minimally elevated by migration to the Persian Gulf region's labor markets during the late 20th century oil boom. The official and predominant religion is Islam, and the official language are Arabic and Berber, as well as the Moroccan dialect of Arabic and French. Okay, got that? Test question probably. Morocco's currency is the Moroccan dirham, the MAD. 1 dirham in Morocco is split into 100 cents. Moroccan dirham is available as a coin and a bank note. Banknotes are 20 dirhams, 50 dirhams, 100 dirhams, and 200 dirhams in denomination. All right, the climate. What's the weather like there? So north of the Western Sahara, much of Morocco's climate, particularly near the beaches, has a classic Mediterranean climate with warm, rainy winters and scorching dry summers. The rainy season in Morocco lasts from October to April on average. Okay, keep that in mind. Although torrential downpours can cause deadly floods, various elements work together to limit the country's rainfall. Morocco is located on the southern edge of the mid-latitude frontal storm system that passes over the North Atlantic on a regular basis. As a result, rainfall is often light and decreases steadily from north to south. Furthermore, during the rainy season, high pressure ridges from offshore, moving storms to the north. When these ridges remain over a lengthy period of time, drought occurs. The cool Canary current off the western coast also stabilizes the atmosphere and reduces the likelihood of precipitation. Morocco's average temperature is 17.5 Celsius, with an average monthly temperature ranging from 9.4 Celsius, which is December to January, to 26 Celsius, February to March, July, and August. The best time to visit, make sure pay attention, is in the spring, March to May, or the fall, September to October. Unlike the freezing temperatures and snow of winter or the blazing heat of summer, the weather is mild yet comfortable. The seaside regions are accessible all year. All right, places to see. What are we going to see there? Some individuals travel to relax while others travel to discover. If you believe you fit into the latter category without hesitation, then it's time to add Morocco to your bucket list. Aside from some of the best places to visit in Morocco, the nation also introduces you to a culture and way of life that you can only find in a few places today. If you're planning a trip to Morocco anytime soon, don't forget to stop by these wonderful, iconic spots in the country. All of these attractions are certainly the greatest in Morocco to visit. Okay, so again, keep note of this so you guys can share this with your certificates, okay? Meknes, I hope that's right. While you may not think it's as nice as other of Morocco's other towns to visit, the Royal Palace and other key historical buildings are excellent places to learn about Morocco's history. Don't miss its lovely sights, which are why it's so popular with travelers seeking unique Arabian experiences. You have Asila. Seaside Asila on Morocco's North Atlantic coast is a favorite summer destination for both visitors and locals. Aside from the beautiful beaches, the city walls are decorated with vibrant paintings, making the city one of the best places to visit in Morocco. This is one of the many reasons why a Moroccan honeymoon should be on your bucket list. If you visit in August, don't miss the town's bustling annual arts festival, which makes it a favorite city in Morocco for teenagers at this time. High Atlas, seaside Asla on Morocco's North Atlantic coast is a favorite summer destination for both visitors and locals. Aside from the beautiful beaches, the city walls are decorated with vibrant paintings, making the city one of the best spots to visit in Morocco. If you visit in August, don't miss the town's bustling annual arts festival, which makes it a favorite city in Morocco for teenagers at this time. Essaouira, so that's right, sorry, is a popular tourist destination in Morocco, not just because it's a terrific area to get away from the heat and the monotony of large city life, but also because it's where season 3 of Game of Thrones was filmed. You all watched Game of Thrones. All right, this beachfront village was a favorite beach hangout for superstars like Jimi Hendrix and Bob Marley in the 1960s, which adds to its popularity. You never know, you may run across one of your favorite celebrities when visiting Essaouira, sorry. If not, don't miss the and again, I apologize, one of the world's most vibrant beach festivals, okay?
Excuse me.
How is it?
When you know, misspell or mispronounce the word, just keep it flowing. Don't apologize because we probably can't pronounce it either.
Thank you.
So,
You always know when I screwed up because I do it twice.
yeah, don't just keep it flowing.
Keep it
All right.
flowing. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, Chefchaouen, often known as the Blue City, is a tiny hamlet in a vast terrain set amidst the Rif Mountains. This is one of the most popular Moroccan destinations to visit for lone travelers who want to see the town's unique blue and white painted buildings. The inhabitants are also quite kind, so you will undoubtedly enjoy some delightful hospitality, making this one of the places to see in Morocco. Don't miss a visit to the remote and peaceful Ras Al Khaimah, one of Morocco's most interesting and hidden gems. All right, next. Places to see. All right, so you have the Sahara Desert, the desert of Morocco's point of interest for anybody visiting the nation. Every experience in the desert, every experience in the desert is engaging and unique. From viewing a beautiful sunset over the dunes to staring at a sky full of dazzling stars. Make sure you save a few days out of all the greatest places to visit in Morocco for a trip to the Sahara Desert, one of the best places to visit in Morocco. Rabat, the country's capital, one of the top Morocco tourist attractions. Located on the seashore, pleasant weather all year round, peaceful Moroccan beaches are only 2 of the reasons for its appeal. It is one of the top places to see in Morocco because of the beautiful experiences. The city is divided into 2 sections. Modern section with large boulevards, outdoor cafes, an old town or Medina with defended walls with so much to offer travelers of all ages and nationalities. You must not leave this location off your travel itinerary. Ouarzazate. If you've always admired Hollywood's dry desert settings, you'll be pleased to learn that several of your favorite desert films may have been shot in Morocco at some time during their production. Since the 1960s, Morocco has welcomed Hollywood filmmakers, with Ouarzazate serving as the epicenter. If you enjoy photographing lovely moments, this is undoubtedly one of the most famous places in Morocco for you. So now you know why the city is a popular tourist destination in Morocco. With all of its Arabian beauty that attracts visitors from all over the world, it will undoubtedly give you with some fantastic settings for your photographs. Tingur, in Morocco's crown gem, nestled between the high Atlas Mountains and stunning Sahara Desert, It rests snugly in the midst of the Todra Valley and is undoubtedly one of the beautiful places in Morocco for couples to visit. Here, unlike other cities in the region, is an ancient French town that has been transformed into a huge metropolis that delights visitors with magnificent flower gardens, kasbahs, and rustic narrow lanes. It is also every hiker's favorite city in Morocco, since it affords wonderful views of the entire city and surrounding hills after a climb up the remains of the 18th century Glaou Palace, which sit at a significant elevation. Agadir finally managed to recover from the ashes after most of it was devastated in the 1960 earthquake, including many of its cultural monuments. It is currently a bustling beach resort town with magnificent shoreline and a laid-back feel in every direction, which is why this lovely town is known as the greatest destination in Morocco for couples. This is without a doubt one of Morocco's most beautiful destinations. This busy and bustling port city has transformed into one of Morocco's best destinations to visit, proudly displaying its battle wounds, from meandering through its lovely streets to sunbathing on its beaches to indulging in Moroccan cuisine at the different food vendors. There is something for everyone. All right. More things to do. Again, guys, if you're just joining us or haven't done it, click here, add to itinerary, and you'll be able to save these to be able to access right up here under your account, my itinerary. It'll have all these slides and details for you. All right, Morocco is deceptively large and diverse, and seeing the finest of its coastline, mountains, desert, gorgeous towns, and ruins in one trip is impossible unless you plan on remaining for a long time. So there you have it, our list of Morocco's fantastic highlights, which will give you a good idea of the treasures that await you here. So hike Todra Gorge. While many tourists visit Todra Gorge for a few hours as part of their desert trip from Marrakesh, staying a night or two in this lovely place will allow you to learn so much more. This is a beautiful setting among the isolated valleys at the foot of the Atlas Mountains, and it's a perfect relaxed contrast to busy and touristic Marrakesh. Spend a night in the desert. If you've never been to a desert before, hang on to your hats because you're about to get blown away. The wonder of the desert never ceases to surprise me, from evenings spent beneath the stars in a desert camp to sunsets observed from the back of a camel. No wonder why this is the best thing to do in Morocco. You have wave surfing, moving from the country's dry desert regions to the wild Atlantic coast. One thing Morocco is becoming increasingly widely recognized for is its waves, and surfing has become one of the best activities to do in Morocco. Hundreds of surf schools are springing up along the southern coast, most of them wedged between the cities of Agadir and Asura. Tagazout may appear to be the epicenter of all the activities in Morocco, but all the wonderful villages along the way provide some tourist attractions. And we're not just talking about surfers. Yoga retreats and gorgeous coastal apartment holidays are also available. How about caffeinate in Tangier? Many people then travel to Tangier, Mediterranean coastal city, from the Chef Sharon. Tangier, another old city, formerly attracted many European, North American, Bohemian artists, has always been and continues to be a blend of Western and Arabian influences. Tangier is either the first or last destination of many people's Morocco itineraries due to its location at the point of Africa, just a few kilometers from the south of Europe. Hike the Atlas Mountains. Hiking in these lofty and frequently snowy peaks off the usual path with few other people around can make you feel miles from anything, much alone the desert, which is only a short distance away. Is a few of the best things to do in Morocco. The spectacular environment of this nation is undeniable, impressive, and the soaring Atlas Mountains are one of its most famous features. All right. And then we have, where are we going to eat? Who's hungry, guys? No deficiency of luscious cooking in Morocco. Moroccan cooking is impacted by the country's two essential ethnic gatherings, Arabs and Berbers, just as the country's one huge Moroccan Jewish populace, adjoining African nations, and past frontier powers food. Most enormous urban areas have worldwide diners also. Visit the absolute best places to eat in Morocco to fulfill your tasty text. La Grande Table Moroccan Marrakech. Lavish Royal Mansour Hotel houses the top of the line Le Grand Table Mokan. Since the cafe is possessed by the Moroccan lord, you can anticipate excellent settings, brilliant food, extraordinary assistance. Yannick Alano, an eminent French culinary specialist, manages tasks at every one of the lodging's 3 cafes, including Le Grand Table Moroccan. Plans blend long-standing culinary customs in with present-day developments at perhaps Morocco's best place to visit for elegant Moroccan suppers. Mashou style barbecued veal and sheep, couscous dishes, hare, pigeon, or fish pastilla, a fish platter, and an assortment of servings of mixed greens are among the menu things. Chicken and lemon, shellfish, ocean bass, ruler prawns, sheep are among the tangines accessible. You may likewise get into hamburger tangia, a customary Moroccan dish. Latitude 31, Marrakesh. Scope 31, a contemporary cafe with a peaceful green deck, one of the more eminent places to eat in Morocco's Red City. Assuming you need, you may likewise feast on the rooftop porch. Conventional culinary abilities are joined with new current accents to convey clients new Moroccan dinners. Scope 31's menu remembers a major assortment of veggie lover dinners for expansion to savage top choices, which is an uncommon treat in a nation where meat is top choice. A tangine with mushrooms from Imazor is the eatery's brand name dish. The eatery likewise serves hamburger tangia, a well-known nearby delicacy, boiled ocean bass with risotto, fish tangine, a blended barbecue with Atlas Mountain spices. Couscous and ravioli are only a couple of the heavenly dishes on the menu. La Scala Casablanca. On the bank of Casablanca, La Scala is a tasteful cafe housed in the midst of the vestige of an antiquated Portuguese stronghold. Appreciate new fish while taking in the breeze in the rich nursery, or step into the cooled lounge area to take in the perspectives by means of the tremendous Florida roof windows. La Scala is known for its fish and shellfish, yet it's likewise gives an assortment of Moroccan dishes and another one of the best places to eat in Morocco. For example, tangines, croquettes, baked goods. Request a pot of mint tea and loosen up in the loose and wonderful climate. And then Rick's Cafe Casablanca. Try not to allow the name to misdirect you. Rick's Cafe is undeniable in excess of a basic bistro. It's viewed as a Casablanca milestone. The eatery, which was opened by an American lady who used to fill in as negotiator, attempts to reproduce the climate and sentimentalism of the famous high contrast film named after the Moroccan city. Casablanca, the film, plays on a circle higher up, and live piano music tinkles through the air, intermixed with old American norms. And then the modern stylistic Themed joins galleries, which rich plants, grand woodwork and tiling, smooth curves, and an engaging bar, all housed inside an exemplary riad. Moroccan and unfamiliar suppers are accessible on the menu. Fish dishes are regularly burned through. Tangines, barbecued steaks, burgers, popular goat, cheddar, salad, and more are for the most part accessible. Reserve a spot ahead of time as this is an extremely famous traveler objective. All right. Then you have other places to eat. So Ladau Rabat, reminiscent dinner with awesome perspectives, board Ladau, an antique boat moored on the Bau Regreg River in Rabat. Seating is presented in an assortment of outside and indoor spaces, just as the VIP captain's table and an Indonesian style salon. DJs, unrecorded music, or karaoke might be accessible, relying upon the hour of the day. Bona fide French food, just as the scope of a lighter snack, are served as this eatery. Smoked salmon, pizza, foie gras, shellfish, spaghetti, mixed greens, and fish are among the choices. There's additionally an enormous scope of desserts and beverages. After supper, unwind on the gallery for certain mixed drinks or a jug of Moroccan wine. Matsuri Rabat is an extraordinary spot to go in case you're looking for genuine Japanese food while in Morocco's capital. The cafe utilizes the abundant stock of new fish and fish assembled along Morocco's immense shores. As you enjoy the scrumptious flavors straightforwardly off the transport line, practice your chopstick expertise. Miso soup, tempura, steak, barbecue fish, teriyaki, and different luxuries are among the eatery's features. Alongside miso soup, tempura, steak, barbecue fish, teriyaki, and the sky's the limit from there. The eatery has areas in Casablanca and Marrakesh too. And then restaurants National, Oujada. On the off chance that you wind up close to the Algerian line in Oujada, it's Eastern Morocco's biggest city, you should feast on Restaurant National. It is one of the city's most famous restaurants in Morocco. It serves tagines, singed fish, croquettes, mixed greens, just as following the public practice of offering large plates of bubbling couscous, on Fridays. The Mediterranean flavors are likewise accessible, and the rotisserie chicken will unquestionably satisfy your craving. Darari Resto Fes, situated in the bustling focus of Fes Medina, is an exceptional decision for Moroccan and Middle Eastern cooking. Bright tile work, elaborate carvings, other fancy subtleties design the dividers and floors of this grand riad. The shocking carpets of La Mode, a stylistic layout, elegantly prearranged food, all add to the critical feasting experience. The workers are benevolent, lovely, and accommodating. Salad, pastilla, tangine, new natural product, and tea are totally remembered for this set supper, which is an incredible chance to attempt an assortment of Moroccan claims to fame. You may obviously request from an individual menu also. Okay, so keep these in mind when selling to your customers the type of restaurants. Okay, La Scala Agadir. In the wonderful seaside resort of Agadir, La Scala is quite possibly the most upscale fish and fish restaurant. 2 pages of gigantic menu are devoted totally to fish, but different dishes. For example, steaks and pasta are additionally advertised. Fish with wok singed veggies and a fruity salsa, barbecue sole, barbecued salmon, steamed vegetables, barbecue sheep, chicken teriyaki, brochette with rice. Vegetables are only a couple of the dishes on the menu. Works of art like fish pastilla, Meat, fish, or chicken tangine and fresh Moroccan plates of mixed greens are accessible. In case you're desiring valid Moroccan flavors, La Souk Tangier, the eatery La Souk in Tangier is a newbie, having opened its entryways in December of 2016. It values offering tasty, true Middle Eastern cooking, just as a pleasant scope of Asian and Andalusia forts. There's a ton to tempt you with on your gastronomic experience. You might test Lebanese kebabs, Japanese sushi, Indian biryanis, and breads, Arab-style soups, Syrian falafel, and Saudi Arabian sheep with rice. To give some examples of luxuries, it's actually important that the eatery likely has an area in Rotterdam, Netherlands. All right, and now places to stay. Where are you going to put your clients? So searching for a country with a wonderful regular setting, dynamic culture, and a lot of experience openings, Morocco is a spot to go. It has all of that you may want from a getaway retreat, including the Sahara Desert, the Atlantic coast, exuberant urban communities. It has everything from pleasant inns to peaceful riads and even desert camps for you to browse with regards to housing. Doesn't everything appear to be somewhat confusing? Do whatever it takes not to be concerned. Therefore, we have assembled this aid. Permit us to show you around probably the best areas to remain in Morocco. We have comfortable inns, some exceptionally dazzling best places to stay in Morocco. We have you covered regardless your spending plan or travel. Style is, you'll find the best hotel for you in Morocco with our help. So you can zero in on capitalizing on your North African getaway while you're in Morocco. All right, so Marrakesh, the overall best place to stay in Morocco, notwithstanding the way that it isn't the capital, Marrakesh is Morocco's most well-known traveler objective. You'll comprehend the reason why after you've been, hold on, let me just check this really quick. Do I have a message? So busy. Okay, cool. Nice. Very good. That's what I love, being able to share real experiences. So thank you. All right, you'll comprehend the reason why after you've been here, it's most popular for its astonishing spots like the Focal Market and souks, which are completely based around Gemma El Fina Square. A dining experience for the faculties, where you'll smell flavors and hear merchants yelling. However, there are various different attractions around the city that are somewhat less furious. For example, the Jardin Marjorel, Bahia Palace, and Katuba Mosque. Riyadh. Come relax at our Marrakesh Riyadh, which is located in the Kasbah, a historical and bustling neighborhood of the Medina. The Saadian tombs and the royal palace are nearby. The famed Dejama El Fina and main attractions are within a 10-minute walk away. You have the Riyadh Jana Rouge. When most individuals consider hostels, they don't envision something as luxurious as this. It may not be the cheapest hostel in Marrakesh, but who cares when you can relax in a secluded garden, smoke shisha in the courtyard, drink traditional peppermint tea with other backpackers. The vibrant hostel sticks out among Marrakesh's numerous. And then you have Fez, best place to stay in Morocco for families. Okay, so focus on families, guys. This strange city in Morocco is great for the entire family to investigate. Fez is known for outstanding design, which joins components from the 8th, 13th, and 20th hundreds of years. Try not to miss the world's biggest archaic tannery. Yet the fragrance could make you grip your nose. The Medina is an incredible spot for young people to investigate for a real long time, despite the fact that it's very well may be startling from the outset. Riyadh Veras, as this Moroccan guest house demonstrates, traveling on a budget doesn't have to mean sacrificing an unforgettable experience. After a day of seeing the Medina or going on a day excursion, you may unwind with the complimentary board games and a movie in the cinema room. A family will like the quadruple private room Darfest. And then Tresser. This guest house type hotel is a fantastic base in Fez El Old Bali's Medina, according to the booking.com. It's perfect for a visit with kids. Delectable breakfast is also included in the package. A family of 4 may stay comfortably in a deluxe quadruple room. All right, on our last one, and then we take our quiz, guys. So you have the Casablanca best places in Morocco for couples. Casablanca is more contemporary than the other 2 cities we've seen so far, but it lacks the charm and atmosphere of Fez and Marrakesh. It is nonetheless definitely worth a visit. Traditional Moorish structures and traditional Arab culture are combined with French colonial architecture. There are several museums and palaces to see, as well as the 2nd largest mosque in the world. You have La Hostel à Casablanca. Although there aren't many hostels in Casablanca, they do exist. La Hostel is housed in a Moroccan home, making it a little oasis in the middle of the metropolis. Return following a day of exploration to relax in the garden or on the terrace, which is more than simply a place to sleep. Couples will choose deluxe private rooms over dormitories. And then Casa Voyageurs. This 3-star hotel is a little out of the way, but the Roche Norris region allows you to immerse yourself in local culture while still walking on the beach and saving money. The rooms are comfy and tidy. All right, so we're done, guys. We're gonna take the quiz. Now, I also wanted to tell you guys, we still have some time if you guys want to stay on. I'd like to do that Oasis training that everybody's talking about, where we get 3 free nights in Cancun. So if you guys want to give me a raise of hands, if you guys want to do that after this, let's do it. And if somebody can share that link, that would be great. But let's take this quiz and get it done. And then whoever wants to stay on board, we'll do the other one also. Who doesn't want 3 free nights in Mexico, right? And I think you just have to give a 2-week notice on that. But I know a lot of people have been seeing those certificates out there. And I had it scheduled for next month, but if we have time today, why not do it, right? All right, so let's take this quiz. So just wanted to share with you guys in case you wanted to jump off. We wanted to let you know that some of us will be staying on and finishing that. All right, get your minds going. Make sure you know all this. Which city in Morocco is best for the couples to stay in? Didn't we just go over that? I think that was Casablanca, wasn't it? And you guys, your questions may be out of order. So if this isn't your first question, it'll be down below, okay? All right, so I think this one was Casablanca. How about the Moroccan city shooting of the Game of Thrones? Remember we talked about that? Which one was that?
I didn't get that one. I must have stepped out.
All right, I know you talked to see who was all watching that. Assyria, let's try that. Thank you. All right, how about which city in Morocco is the finest to stay in? Which one was the best, nicest place to stay in? Was it Marrakesh? Darfes?
Yeah, I think it was Marrakesh.
All right.
Mhm.
I think it's Marrakesh because the other ones are places to stay.
Okay. How about perfect? Perfect. Thank you, Olga. Thank you, Olga. What is the best season to visit? Remember, we talked about that, wasn't it? Spring or fall, right? I think it was spring or fall. What do you guys think? Spring? Yep. Okay. Very good. What is the most widely practiced religion in Morocco? Islam.
Islam.
Very good. Which hikes are included in the Marrakesh desert trip? The hikes, the gorge. That's all of the above, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try all of the above. Okay, which Moroccan city is famously known as the Blue City? Anybody know that? The Blue City.
I'm not gonna pronounce it, but it's the first one.
All right, we'll try it. Thank you. All right, which Moroccan city rose from ashes after being destroyed by the earthquake? You guys remember that? Remember reading about it? Which one was it? Agadir. Thank you. Which of the following
I found.
Oops. Sorry, must hit my phone. Which of the following sites would be ideal for learning about Morocco's history? We share with the history. What do you guys think?
The second one.
Second one, okay. And then how many monarchs have fought and died near Qasr al-Kabir in the history of Morocco?
One.
Here's what I found.
Why does it keep saying that?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
three.
three.
Let's try it. All right, guys. So again, I want to make sure everybody is here. Everybody's ready to take the test. If for any reason you're following along or something, write these answers down, okay? So we have Casablanca for couples. We have Game of Thrones was Essaria. Finest place to stay, Marrakesh. The best season to go is this spring. Practice religion, Islam. The hikes, all of the above. Katrina, you go all the way through. You just go through these as we went through and read all these, and at the very end. So you have to arrow through everything.
Hello.
At the very end is the quiz.
Hey, Chad, what's up?
All right. So the Moroccan city. Hold on. Let me
Yes. Yes.
hold on. Sorry. Okay. Chefchaouen. And then we have ashes destroyed by the earthquake, Agadir. And then the most ideal for learning of the history, Meknes. And then number three monarchs fought and died. Okay, so let's try it. Everybody good? You guys all good? Let's do
Yeah.
it. Let's try
Go.
it.
Yep.
All right. Ding, 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 ding.
The city that is the finest to stay in was which one again?
9 out of 10. Hi, how are you? Hold on one moment. Hold on. Beck? Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Running the office here. All right.
The finest city to stay in was which one again?
Let's view. Okay, so we got 9 out of 10. So hopefully you guys all passed. The ones that didn't, you can retake it. Let me go ahead and view. I think that's my certificate.
The wrong answer was about
What
the hikes.
The heights, which
Yes, it has to be the gorge, not
the
all
gorge.
of the above.
So it's not all of them, it's the gorge. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's what I thought and had.
All right, so do you guys see your certificate? And whoever didn't yet, where do I go for the actual training? Okay, so Katrina, we're finished with this one now, so we're not going to be going through this again. You can catch it on YouTube, but we're gonna be doing a second training right now for Oasis. So, but this training here is, you go to, the sign up should have been included in all the chats and everything. I will put the link here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna register here under the TBO Academy, okay? And then once you get there, you're going to go into Morocco, and that's the one we just did. I will be putting this on my YouTube channel, which is right here. And then you'll get the answers to the quiz. If you didn't write them down now, you will have them available to you, okay? So again, this is my YouTube channel. I will be posting this. Did everybody else pass? Did everybody get your certificate? If so, make sure you post that on social media. Let people know you are a specialist. You're welcome. And again, stay on board with us because we're going to do Oasis now. Yeah, Olga just put the link for Oasis in there. So we're going to go in and do that right now, guys, and get a 3-night hotel stay. Okay, so let's get that done. Again, here's my YouTube channel that all the trainings will be included. We just did Qatar. I have the travel agent opportunity here. We've done the cruises. Princess Cruise Line is in here. We have Fiji, Colombia, Houston, etc. So we got all these available to you. Okay. So any more questions on Morocco? Otherwise, we're going to move on to Oasis. I'm going to end this recording and then start recording for Oasis. So let me know if anybody needs any help. Thank you, Isabel. Congratulations. And again, a lot of you guys have maybe done this already. So that's why I thought, well, instead of doing it, a lot of people were already jumping on and doing it. So I thought, let's do it together really quick. And so again, congratulations on doing Morocco. What are we doing next on, what is today? So today is Thursday. What is today? Wednesday, right? Can't even think. Okay, Friday, we're doing the Vatican. So join us for the Vatican. Again, guys, make sure you get in and pre-register. I posted in all the chats. Get in there and pre-register ahead of time, okay? All right, we're gonna get the link for Oasis in just a minute, guys. We're not starting that yet. All right, so Vatican on Friday, and on Saturday, we're doing Wyndham, okay? So join us for that. Otherwise, what we say is if we don't see you at the beaches of the world, we'll see you at the bank. For those of you staying on, stay on. I'm gonna stop recording and then restart for the new Oasis training. All right.